What are my thoughts on Maul training Qi'Ra? So, a while back, I made a video on how Qi'Ra could possibly be force sensitive, and I was asked to make a video on my thoughts about it, what I think about it, and what may happen, so here's the video. I've briefly gone over the second Solo movie as well on this channel, and explained how Maul and Qi'Ra could be the villains in the second Solo movie, where Maul trains Qi'Ra. I got a little too wrapped up on this theory and was going on how Lando could be the second Solo movie where Maul would train Qi'Ra, and I just totally forgot that it was just a theory, so I'm here to clarify that a little bit as well as go over my thoughts, and I would want to see if Maul did train Qi'Ra. So right now I'm just saying that in my Lando video, I got way too wrapped up around the idea that Maul is in fact going to train Qi'Ra, which he is not, and I'm just saying that it's a possibility. So let's talk about the Rule of Two, which has a lot to do with what I think is going to happen. After Maul was chopped in half in The Phantom Menace, we saw his brother Savage Opress look for Maul in the Clone Wars, where Maul was later given a better understanding of what's going on. The Clone Wars have started, brought him back to Dathomir, where he got better legs. After this, Maul went on to train Savage as his apprentice, which of course breaks the Rule of Two, where Palpatine and Dooku are already master and apprentice, and found out and slaughtered Savage and left Maul for dead on Mandalore. Then, going to the Solo movie, we see he has created the Crimson Dawn. Let's say Qi'Ra is force sensitive. Maul goes on to train her in the second Solo movie, whatever that may be. This would break the Rule of Two for the second time. Maul has already broken the Rule of Two once, and later in Rebels tried to break it again by taking Ezra as his apprentice, which doesn't happen. So if this actually happens, and if Maul does train Qi'Ra, this would break the Rule of Two for a third time for Maul. So it was just a theory that Qi'Ra is force sensitive, but if anything, I would think that she has a midichlorian count a little higher than others, but not enough to become a full-on Sith or Jedi. But I'm just going to say that she is force sensitive for now. In the second Solo movie, she becomes Maul's apprentice, but how doesn't she appear in any other plots in Star Wars or any other movies, any other stories? Well, here's my theory on what will happen in the second Solo movie. Qi'Ra will become Maul's apprentice, and I'm just going on the fact that she's force sensitive. I'm not saying that she is, but let's just go on the fact that she is force sensitive. In the second Solo movie, she becomes Maul's apprentice, goes on to be trained. They are the bad guys of the movie, but at the end, Palpatine finds out again that Maul has broken the Rule of Two for the second time. Palpatine would duel Maul and Qi'Ra both at the same time, possibly Vader, but most likely not, and in the result, kills Qi'Ra. Maul wouldn't care much seeing how he's Maul and only train Qi'Ra for a very little time. Palpatine would then banish Maul, seeing how he may become too big of a threat to the Empire, and curse him to stay on Malachor, or just leave him on there and banish him forever there. Unless, of course, someone lends him a ship or someone offers him a ride. This would explain how he got on Malachor. But Palpatine predicted that since Malachor is a planet that no Jedi are allowed on, and he would train Inquisitors and Vader to never help out Maul, but he thought no Jedi would come there, and even if they did, would never set Maul free. It's just a theory and would explain two things: how Maul was trapped on Malachor, and how he got there, and how Qi'Ra could have possibly been force sensitive and trained by Maul, yet not making any appearance in any other movies. My overall thoughts on this topic are that Star Wars and Lucasfilm can go two ways with this. They can do something similar to what I just said, where Qi'Ra gets trained by Maul, then Palpatine kills Qi'Ra and banishes Maul on Malachor, or they just drop all of this. And by that, I mean they don't make a second Solo movie, and they don't make Qi'Ra force sensitive. I just had a theory that Qi'Ra could possibly be force sensitive, and it just got way too out of control, so I'm here to say that it's just a possibility, just a theory, most likely not going to happen. And where Maul might train her, and I just got way too wrapped up in that theory, so I'm just clarifying that I think Qi'Ra isn't force sensitive, but just has a higher midichlorian count than most. Comment what you guys think of Maul training Qi'Ra. If it would actually work out where Maul trains her, she dies from Palpatine, and he banishes Maul and Malachor. I'm not sure how they would make that into an entire movie, but maybe into just a comic, and I would definitely buy that comic. Also, comment any videos you guys want me to make on the second Solo movie, or just any Star Wars video suggestions you guys have for me. And as always, may the Force be with you.